Good morning, guys. Hi, Pansy. Hi, Vindicator. Hi, Paul. Hi, Billy. Hi, Topper. Hi, Bossa. We're starting a little bit early today. I mean, not really that early. 7 minutes. You want to call it early? Angler with Cestus and Hater. Honestly, I haven't really run much of those weapons. I was trying it out, the Cestus on the Curie, and I don't really like it at all. I think the Hammer performs far better. In fact, it's not even a competition. I think if Cestus went up against Hammer, Curie versus Curie, I think the Hammer would win straight up, hands down. Which is saying a lot, because usually, like, if it's a close fight, you will say that, well, it's pretty close, like it could go either way. That one's not even close, and I can tell when I'm hitting players too. It just outputs, Hammers output far more damage, and it's quick too. That's the thing, and it also has the explosive effect as well. Hi, Stein. Pansy doing good, thanks. Well, it's morning time, so kind of waking up. Hi, Brandon. Okay, so we're going to be running the Orochi. I figured, you know, this might be kind of an interesting live stream for especially the players that, you know, received Cruel Orochi, which you should have gotten from the news section. I don't know if it would show up now if you didn't pick it up, though. Okay, well, I guess it will. So if you are wondering, you know, how did I get this? The account that I'm using right now actually belongs to Pixonic. It's a BR account, but on your own account, you should have gotten it through the news, along with like data pads and stuff. Like, there's a couple of things here. Now, I'm not gonna get it because I don't really need it on this account, but that's where you would have gotten it. So what I'm going to do today, I figured would be kind of interesting, would be to run different setups in terms of weapons. Some of them are going to be more on the expensive side, in this case the Ultimate Glory. Really hard to get, so obviously it's expensive. I'll be trying out a number of different builds. So we're looking at probably like things like just looking at my inventory here. I think what I would probably look at is weapons such as like the Hammer, maybe the Incinerator, definitely Redeemers. We could use the Bane just so that you guys can see how it works. Honestly, for me personally, I would not run the Bane, but who knows, maybe it might surprise us. The Devastator might be another option. I don't really like weapons like the Viper and stuff, just because of the reload time is really long. Okay, so we're going to be taking a look at a number of different builds, and I'll give my opinion on which ones I would lean more towards. Okay, so like more on the expensive side and also on the cheaper, affordable side as far as like leveling up goes. Dark Phoenix, when I have not opened up my own personal account in a very long time, in terms of what I would actually run, if you probably won't be interested in it, because if I was to run my own account for clan play, it would be full on meta, which means you are more likely to see 3 to 4 Archos, like 2 Aphians. If I had the Dagon with Halo, for example, I would be running that, you know, like that's what you would see. So because I don't play with my clan anymore, if you're wondering why don't I play with my clan anymore and why we're inactive, because a lot of the players on Android and Steam, those top clans, they were using subtle hacks and cheating. And it was openly, like, it was posted publicly too on Facebook. Like, it was a big thing like about a year ago. So that's the reason why I don't run with my clan anymore, because it doesn't make any sense to play against players who constantly cheat, right? So that's why. Doesn't mean that I would not have, like, because I think players are under the understanding that, well, I'm using the BR account because I can't keep up with my own account. My own account would be full on meta. It would be either MK212 or it would be MK3, everything maxed. Archos and all, so it's not going to be much different. In fact, my own personal account, in 80-90% of the times, you know, when I was playing on it, was actually stronger than the BR account, because BR account is used strictly for content, so I tend to have usually 5 different bots, unless I'm going to be showcasing, in this case, like the Orochi. So I will run like 2 just to make things easier. But if I'm playing squad play, meta play, you know, like the top level, then I will run full on meta. And that's just how it is. Like this is why I said before that you're more likely to see pay to win at the extreme levels, but most players will never see that at that level, because you have to get to that level first for starters. And I don't mean this in a condescending way or anything. You have to get to that level, and you have to be in those clan games in order to understand where I'm coming from. So that's how it is. Yep. You're starting to use nuclear amplifier on the Crisis. Yeah, I would. It's going to depend on your build too, but more often than not, I usually have 2 nuclear amps. But it depends on the range, what weapons you have. Some weapons charge up the nuclear amp quicker. But anyways, getting back to the Orochi, the Cruel Orochi, we're going to take a look at some of the more expensive builds. Obviously, we have the Ultimate Glory here. Just a couple of setups. I am using the Pascal. So when I'm referring to like the more expensive builds, I'm just talking about the weapons, okay? So we're going to look at some of the ones that you can build in like Workshop, and some of the ones that you get through like the data pads or the ultimate events. Hi Ramil. Have I tried Glory on Lynx? Yes, when it came out it was deadly. It was one of the meta builds, if you've been following the meta. I think they did nerf the Glories down a bit because they were doing just way too much damage, which I had predicted at the time anyways. Like I figured that's what would happen, just because it was really deadly. Wait, what do I have here? Okay, so we have 2 immune amplifiers on this one. This one here, we've got 2 nuclear amps and a last stand. So the reason why I'm using 2 nuclear amps for the Redeemers is simply because this way I charge up my Redeemers quicker. So, you know, I get that boosted damage. We're using the Ghost on this one. Another option is actually to use my pilot. Okay, so the Adrian Chong pilot would be another one to just boost your damage output. Might be an option. So I think the Orochi, it was nerfed in terms of the ability like a while back. I can't remember what the changes were though. I think it was a shorter, wasn't it a shorter time? Like your when you use your ability, I think that period was shortened. Okay, so we're going to use these 2, and then I'll take a look at like other builds. So for example, we'll take a look at the Subduer, which is obviously going to be on the more expensive side. And then I will run things like the Hammer, the regular Glory on here. Yeah, so we'll see how they perform. The rest on my hanger. I may throw in, because I don't have any of the other meta bots as far as the Archer, the Aphian, or even the Dagon for that matter. I just took it out of my hanger just for this live stream. So you can see now, obviously, I'm running a much weaker hanger than I usually do. But I will tailor things based on what I see. Sometimes it can be harder to showcase things though, because players tend to stream snipe me and they drop in. You know, with the intention of just ruining the live stream, which can make it hard to showcase how a bot really should perform. But I'll try my best. Slower speed in the ability. Yeah, it's also going to depend too on your modules, right? Because if you have immune amplify and stuff, it will be a little bit faster. Yeah, these guys are already on this beacon here. What I'm worried about is that my teammates won't follow through on this side. And you got to remember too, right? This... Okay, so we got this beacon, but there's one problem. None of my teammates are here to help me, so I'm going to get pushed off the beacon and they're going to get it. Yeah, we've lost it. That's not going to help. I didn't have any help from my teammates, though. Wait a minute, why can't I move? the heck's going on? Okay, we're gonna drop in over here on this side. By the way, even though my first Orochi died quickly, don't be under the impression that the build sucks, because remember, it was 1 versus 4. You gotta base it on like what I actually like, 1 versus 1. Because I find when players sometimes, you know, when they evaluate things, they don't really do it in a very logical way. Yeah, we're gonna go this way. We've lost that beacon already. Let's see if we can try to push this right. How am I getting knocked twice, dude? He may drop in over here. 2 players have not dropped in yet. Someone death marked me? That was weird. Yeah, I guess I have no help on this side again. Man, I'm just gonna get whooped over and over again on this right. Ultimate Glory. I'm not going to be running the links today, guys, because I have the Orochi in my lineup. If you're wondering why I'm hitting him, even though he's in his ability mode, it's because I have the rust weapons on here. It's to prevent him from healing. Yeah, finally we got that side. Oof. I'm not going to be able to get close. I think what I might do for the next game, like the following games, what I might consider doing is running more the mute, just to deal with all of these Newtons. Hey, Lone. We're not going to be able to even get close to them because actually this luchador we should just try to push, honestly. Because I'm not going to get close enough. They're just going to focus me down. Yeah, let's see if we can try to push. Definitely getting... Yeah, no, you notice how they're all focusing me down? And I'm not... It's like I'm using a different name too. So this is how I know when players are watching the live stream. So this is why I run overpowered setups, is so that I have... Because I have to deal with things like this, then that's when I start running things like the Dagon. It makes it very hard to showcase things, unfortunately. Man, I got stuck on here. Yep, and that's it. So what I do is, if I can, I will try to just leave the game and go quick so that they don't drop in my next game. But the thing is, it's kind of hard to showcase things because I already know that there's a Discord out there where the whole intention is just to ruin my live streams, and it makes it really hard to showcase. That's why usually when I show videos on a certain build, it's more realistic because players have no idea who I am. Hi, Janum. Oh, this is actually a squad. I ran into these guys earlier. We're going up against a full squad here. They only drop in against randoms, these guys. I don't think they actually go against squads. Well, I think we might have a squad on our team. We'll see. Trying to get onto this beacon. Let's see. Let's try this one. Ultimate arming. Honestly, I think ultimate arming is gonna get smoked because the arming itself, even if they buffed it with all the heavies, I don't know if it's going to really perform that well because it's kind of fragile. Holy jeez, the lag. Well, we lost all our beacons. Trying to focus on this guy here in front of me. I find actually the turret on the Curie seems to be quite strong. How do I have 3? That has to do with the pilot. So the pilot will give you an extra. It's kind of like the Ravana. This is a full squad, right? Yeah, almost full squad. Yeah, I ran into them earlier. These guys are crazy for running 3 in a squad. You're gonna draw like full squads all the time. Redeemer, Tyrants on your Fenrir. It will work well up until like expert. After that, I think you need to look at hammer and mace. Yeah. By the way, guys, don't forget, if you enjoyed the live stream, make sure you leave a thumbs up. It helps the channel out. It is free as well. Meta squad, yeah. So what you saw those guys running, that's pretty much what I would run on my main account. If you want to see my personal account, although I don't run on it anymore, right? Because I was going to go push them back, but I'm not going to do that now, knowing that none of my teammates are going for the right. Yeah, the thing is, you know, when you fight against squads like that, I know I keep sounding like a broken record because I keep mentioning this, but it's so important that you get your beacons first. If you don't get your beacons, I'm telling you right now, those squads will be in your spawn and you will lose your bot so fast. You might be concerned about not wanting to lose your first bot. You will lose, I'm not even joking, your entire hangar. That's why it's important to get those beacons quickly, because if you don't, you will really pay the price. I don't know if I'm going to survive this because this guy's over here. I also have another one behind me. I'm not going to be able to survive this. Yeah, because I'm getting hit by 3 players. Actually, it might have even been 4. Well, we had 3 beacons temporary. My gosh, this guy's ability is lasting an awfully long time. That's crazy. How long is his ability lasting? He's still in his ability. That's kind of sketchy. Which is squishier, Ao Ming or the Merrimets? Ooh, they're both very squishy. We're gonna lose because we're losing the beacons up top and now they have their Newtons up. And there's no ways for me to get close. Yeah, I got completely blinded. Whoa, he took no damage at all. Wow, that guy was not taking any damage whatsoever. I don't know if it's because of lag or if that guy's cheating. That was crazy. Okay, so we got a problem now. Like, I can't... This guy's shooting at me. I can't push forward because we didn't get beacons from the start. So you see what I mean? My entire hangar is not at risk. So this is why it's really hard. I can't really do much until my teammates push. I think that guy might also be stream sniping because he keeps looking in this direction. He will look forward, but then he looks in this direction. Also, I don't have... If you're wondering why I don't have my other ability, it's because I have disabled it. I'm just trying to see if I can get close. Yeah, I can't even get close. That is... How did you even bust through all that resistance? How about that guy? That was weird. Okay, so I think after this game, I'm going to start to strengthen this hangar a bit because it's a little bit too weak for Champion League right now. Like, I noticed like I can't hold beacons down. Probably because I have too many like Orochis in my lineup. So I'm going to maybe remove... I don't know, I might remove the Favnia. Oh, the Favnia is really strong though, so I don't know. I'll see. Maybe the Curie. Yeah, it's making me hard to actually get beacons because like also my teammates aren't going, so I'm the only one pushing. Hackers, I guess? I don't know, could be. There's so many players cheating in the game now, it's hard to tell. Although these guys are taking damage normally. It was that guy though, when I hit him, he like took hardly any damage whatsoever. Okay, so we were at least over here. Let's see if we can maybe get this. He suppresses anyone who shoots it. Oh, I know that. Thank you, Ramil. Honestly, at this point, every player in Champion League looks suspicious, especially the Archos. Yeah, actually, I ran into an Archo earlier today. He didn't even have a cooldown. And the thing is, he's running in squad too, which is even more puzzling. Like, I don't understand. Like, they're running squads versus like random. See, look, all of a sudden, notice how after I mentioned that, look, his Archo is taking damage. So why earlier was he not taking? Like, did he turn it off or what? You see how quickly he died? All of a sudden. Sometimes it makes it hard for me to figure out who is cheating and who isn't. But earlier, like when I hit him, I don't know if that was lag, but he took absolutely no damage. He took maybe like 5% of what I dealt out. That's the crazy part. Okay, I'm gonna put a couple of things, because like obviously players are dropping in against me like deliberately. Like you can tell when they look around like that. And there's no ways that they would know who I am unless they're watching the live stream. You noticed that, right? You saw that in the live, and this is live, by the way, so... let's see, should I... I really don't want to put that Dagon in. And it doesn't matter if I change my name, because let's just change my name. You can be sure someone who's watching, and it could be something random. So let's do, I don't know. Just watch, just watch. Cheaters have overtaken. Yeah, just like they do every other game though. I know it's starting to get even bad in like Fortnite. And I also have seen in Call of Duty. I think it's Warzone. I don't play that game, but man, the amount of cheaters that I see in that game is insane. I don't know if that game you pay for or it's free, but holy jeez. But the worst part is the streamers are also... Trying to hit that one player here. Got him pretty good. I need to reload quickly. But we had a really good run with that Redeemer build. Ordred, the only other game that I play right now other than War Robots is Fortnite. I tried playing that game on this channel. It didn't go well. Players prefer like more expensive games, I guess. What the kid? So this guy in front of me is in a Lynx. This is funny, a Lynx versus the Orochi. Oh my gosh. He just popped. The thing is, holy jeez, that's a lot of Titans, man. Man, my health. Man, these glory weapons are crazy. Look at how much damage I do when I'm charged. I think he's gonna jump over here. Yeah. Yep. Still did a lot of damage with that though. When the day gone, I know, right? I mean, I can do that and wipe the whole team out, but I just don't. It's not why I use that. $238 watching and only 76 likes. Yeah, we don't get I'm not that popular. It's I always have a tough crowd. By the way, there is going to be giveaways too on my channel. So I'm having Pixonic create like gift codes or whatever for the giveaways. What is this? Okay, I'm going to try out some other builds here because we've been using these same builds like over and over again. So I'm going to change. I mean, it wasn't bad. It did a decent. I'm not sure if I like the reload time of those glories though. It's still, I know it's the ultimate version, but not sure if I like the reload. It did okay. I think for the budget one, I still like the Redeemers more. Oh, by the way, the one asking me how do I have extra ability on my the Orochi, it's because of this pilot, the Bridget. Okay, so you have, it says here 1, so you have an additional charge. That's the reason why. There's a number of different pilots you could use. This one here, you'll only have 2 charges because this one, the built-in weapon has increased fire rate. So this affects the ability. The other one affects, well, it affects ability too. It gives you an extra one. Let's see. I'm going to do, we'll just use the hammer. So I think the hammer, you can build these weapons in workshop, I think. Obviously not the freedom one, but these ones. Okay, so the difference between the limited edition version and the regular one, I believe, is 5%. Wait, why don't they say it's supposed to be extra 5%? I think. Yeah. Base damage increased by 5% compared to the regular one. So, but in the grand scheme of things, you're not really going to notice that extra 5%. If it was 10%, maybe. But in most cases, you won't really notice it much. Let me just change this. I'm going to use shot grouping on here. I generally like having shot grouping when I'm using things like Kajo, Mace, and Hammer. Unless, of course, it's... So if I had a Fenrir build, which was like Hammer and Mace, I would use the shot grouping for the medium because 2 weapons benefit from it. But I wouldn't have it for the heavy. That's if I would have run that, though. How much durability? It's going to be 10% less. But everyone has this Orochi, though. You all have it. Like, if you go to the news right now, you can literally pick it up. Like, everyone, there's no excuse why you shouldn't have it. The only excuse is if you didn't log into the game. Or you're just, like, saying how the game's pay to win, you get no good prizes. Well, there's one right here. Everyone has access to it. I have it on my baby account. There's absolutely no reason why you shouldn't have it. But it is 10%. It actually says 10% more durability compared to the regular one. So, let's just say, for example, you had a level 9 Orochi and you really like playing it. If you get this one, I would actually level this one up instead. You get that extra health. I know I didn't claim it because on this account I already have it, so I don't need to claim it. Level for 23 to 30 pilots. Yeah, so then you have to level up. You don't have it. But it's pretty easy to level up though. I mean, it's like you just play a lot. The thing is, players want it and they don't play. But I mean, like, if you don't play the game, then you're not really interested in the game, then it doesn't really matter. So you can't really complain. This guy's like already here. Okay. I guess that's a nice thing about this. Man, we're gonna lose this right beacon. I can just tell already. It's not looking good. I can't even hold this down. It's one of the downsides with the Orochi, because you don't. It's not a tank. Yep. So we lost this side. Man, this guy's shield is so strong. I'll get him down to that last stand quickly. We're gonna try the hammer build here. I still think this could be a pretty solid build. But the thing that also you have to kind of take into consideration too are your pilots, right? Because some pilots will perform better. Ooh, this guy's getting messed up by that scorpion. Yeah, I'm still really liking the hammers. I think the hammer is a very good weapon, like budget. This guy's got a shield. What is that? We killed a Titan with that. That's pretty impressive. With the hammer build too. Whoa, what are these guys doing in our spawn? What is that guy in? Are you serious? We lost this beacon to an Erebus? Just making sure that we get this beacon here. Why is it not turning? We're not on this beacon? Or is there someone up top? This guy's crazy for doing what he did. I don't know why you would want to do that. I know he's trying to go for that guy, but he's not going to get out of here alive. Ah, you did. Well, the good news is he can't spawn here. See, like even on the Curie, it works really well. So usually when I select weapons to upgrade, I try to find what weapon works best on multiple bots, right? So if it works well on the Orochi, it seems to work well also on the Curie. So that would be why I would upgrade it, right? Because then two bots, even if I may not have the bot, it will still benefit. We gotta get this Typhon first. He's more of a threat to me than that Newton. He might have another bot. He does. Yeah, I like the hammers. I think the hammers is a good choice. My thoughts on the ultimate. I haven't actually run enough games with those. Like, I've used it on like the Fenrir and I've used it on the Ravana, but I need to run more games. Like, I need to run it on like a Typhon, which I haven't done yet. Just to kind of see how it does. I mean, it's definitely a lot better than what it was before, but is it worth upgrading? I don't know. I have to run more games with that. So wait, let's switch things up here because I keep forgetting to do that. So I would say the hammer is a really good choice. You know what? I think I'm more in favor of the hammer over the Redeemer now. So let's just go to... Actually, let me just do this first so you guys can see what's in workshop. Yeah, so you can build it. So I would say hammer is a really good choice. We can run Punch and see how Puncher does. I think some wanted to see Bane as well. I think Devastator might be kind of interesting, although I think it's going to depend on your league. Some of these builds seem to do, like, you got to remember, I'm in Champion League right now, so I think, like, for what I'm seeing so far, the hammer actually did really well. Let's try Punches, because I know a lot of players have Punches too. If I can find... I wouldn't use range though, because I know players tend to run like things like Prism and stuff. Did I just miss my... Oh, there we go. Yeah, I have to double check because I know when I did my one video, I could have sworn that we had Decay and like Hazard in the store, and then when I did my video, it wasn't there. Okay, so this one, now you don't have the sharpshooter, so let's see what we can get here. I mean, this bot really is very squishy for Champion League. I don't think I would just run it. Like, if I had a choice between the Orochi and the Lynx, the Lynx would hands down win for higher level play. But this is also why I show things at max level too, because, you know, like, it might perform decent like in your league, like the Orochi, but then when you get to Champion League, even at max level, it doesn't perform well. When they first came out, I've seen some players run the punches on holy jeez, the game's already started. Wait, the game's already ended. Okay, we're already 40 seconds like late here. I've seen some players run this build on the Lynx. That's why I'm gonna try it now. Whoa, that's actually... Wait, did they buff these? Or was that guy just really weak? I know they weak, like the Fiend's weak when it lands, but that was kind of quick. You know, the other benefit of using this too is you have the lockdown, which can be really annoying for like the Ochos. Uh-oh. I can't move forward. The heck? I got stuck on that ledge. I'm trying to lock him down. I mean, it's doing decent. It's not bad. I feel like they changed something with the punches. What I like about punches is basically the reload. Also, it fires a lot of particles, which means it will charge up your mothership pretty quickly too. Kind of like that. Oh man, I got hit by a Typhon, didn't I? Yeah. That Typhon's gonna be a problem. I gotta get rid of that Typhon. Whoa, we actually did a lot of damage to that Mars. Whoa. That's not the place that I want to drop in at. In between, like, all the Titans. Holy jeez, I'm going to get launched. Uh-oh. Oh man, I used my heal. I can't heal. Hi, Luna. I mean, I did sort of decent. Wait, I'm gonna switch these weapons up here. You know, honestly, I think I prefer hammers over the Subduers. I think I prefer the hammers over the Ultimate Glory too. Oh, let's try the Ultimate Avenger. This might be a fun build. Okay, so for this one, I will need to... I have to use shot grouping. I think someone said avalanche, so let's try the avalanche. I mean, this has pretty decent reload. I'm not sure how much damage it does now. Remember that the time when they were busting even through like shields and stuff? Subduers 3 times on the Erebus. Yeah, it can do a lot of damage. I know when I ran it on the Crisis, I was doing decent damage and players were like, like pay to win. You know what? I actually think that Decay is better on the Crisis than the Subduers. The Subduers can do a lot of damage, don't get me wrong. But I feel with like the lag and also the fact that Decay fires so fast, I think it's actually better to use the Crisis Decay over... Uh-oh. This is not good. I'm trying to get onto this beacon here. He's gonna kill me because I'm the only one on this beacon and I can't hold this down. This is not a tank. Oh wait, maybe we can. Yeah, we did it. Even though I'm half dead. Oh geez, he's coming with another one. Time for revenge, I guess. Must be watching the live stream. He's just going specifically for me. Okay, let's try this build. I have a feeling this is not going to do that well, but we can see. Oh, can't hit that guy. Oh my gosh. Yep, can't hit that guy. Oh geez, I'm gonna get smoked. Already down to my last stand. I can't hit that guy. Too many shields, man. Well, there you go. Didn't do that well, but mind you, you gotta keep in mind what I was going up against too. Trying to see if I can maybe get onto this beacon here. Oh Jesus, so many Athenians. Ugh. Oh my gosh. These guys are really... Whoa! See you guys! Whoa, we actually did a lot of damage to that guy. Oh, we've got someone here too. We've got a chubby on this side. This game might end up being actually pretty close. Here's another one. Oh boy. Oh no, he's gonna die again. That's like his third or fourth Ocho. I'm trying to target their Newton. Figured if I get rid of their Newton, maybe that way we'd stand a better chance. Oh geez, what the heck's above me? Oh. Yes! Kind of in trouble here. What is that? That poor Crisis. Oh my gosh, yeah, that was a good strike right there. Well, we got 1.3 mil. The thing is, this build struggles against Ochos. That's why I was trying out different builds. I'm locked. I need to move. I need my teammates to help me here. I can't even get through his shield. But I think we're gonna win because they were so focused on me, they didn't focus on the beacons. We did pretty decent considering we had the Orochi in our hangar. Actually, two of them. Not exactly a meta bot. We'll give this another shot. Let me change this though. Oh, you know what I should run is the Bane, right? Hey guys. Ooh, I'm gonna change this this composition here in terms of the modules because I don't think that's gonna. You need like 2 nuclear amps. So the thing is, Bane isn't exactly very strong. It's not a put it this way, it's not a weapon that I think I would recommend on any bot really. They just don't output enough damage. There's just better options. Hold on. Okay, we're gonna do... I'm just gonna strengthen the defenses on this a little bit more. Usually when I try to do that, then I run Invulnerable Raider, Adamant Guardian. I'm going to get rid of this one, and we're going to use Stubborn Warrior. Let's see how this does. Stubborn Adamant Guardian. I'll give this another shot, but these two builds are kind of on the weak side. So I'm not expecting good things to happen, but we'll see. Maybe the avalanche might surprise us. The ultimate on PvE, yeah. So they do more damage in PvE. That's why I was like showing the more expensive options, but just because it's more expensive doesn't always mean that it's better. Like the Subduers were pretty decent, but I think I actually prefer the Hammer, which you can build in Workshop, so it really depends. Oh man, they're running with Ochos. If they go straight through, I'm gonna be in a lot of trouble. That corrosion's actually helping him heal up. Yeah. Pretty much what I predicted. Not good. I don't even think I got one kill with this. Yeah, I can't hit him. Can't hit him, and I'm gonna be dead. So you don't want to use corrosion against the Ocho. You actually make the Ocho even stronger. Just an FYI, guys, if you're wondering why I'm not shooting them. But even more so with corrosion weapons, which is why I would not run Bane in the current meta. I think you'd have to be crazy to do that. The Ocho is already so strong, so you're making it even more stronger. And that's if they're using the Haruku drone. I can't get that side. See if we can try to get this IFO here. I think he's above me. Where'd he land? That guy's almost dead. There we go. Just using him to charge up my mothership so I can do that. Whoa! Jeez. I'm trying to recover some of my great damage. I've only got 60,000 health on this thing left. I'm not gonna win. We gave up too many beacons. Oh. We're gonna see the score, right? Okay. I was like wondering what is going on. Whoa, what happened to this guy's name? Thank you to... Is that Russian? Thank you to the one who just donated. Can't wait to get Fury for NY25. I think you can build Fury, right? How much does a Fury cost? Oh, we got a blue data pad. I don't even know how I got it, but okay. Hey, Greg. Yeah, this is a bad build. It doesn't really do much damage. I wouldn't use this at all. Let's use a Devastator. I don't think I would use this one either. I guess we could try Glacier. Although, for me personally, I would not use Glacier. You want to know why? You might be able to take out one bot. Might is a keyword. But the thing is, if you are dealing with multiple players, you will actually die very quickly, because once you've fired your entire salvo, you will have to hide for the next couple of seconds for your glaciers to charge up. You know, like all the rockets. If you are dealing with multiple players, you will just get completely destroyed, because once you fire your entire salvo, you will only be firing one rocket every like second, so it won't really work, in my opinion. And this is when everything is maxed out. I'm not even talking about like whether it will work, or because I know some players are like, well, it only works if it's maxed. No, it won't work if it's maxed, even when it's maxed. So I think I'm still really liking the Redeemer and the Hammer. I think if you're gonna go for like the more expensive option, like the ultimate weapons, the Glory perform better than the Avenger for sure. Still kind of on the fence with the Subduer. I mean, it does decent, but not as good as you might think. I think I prefer the Hammer over the Subduer. Okay, so let's try this one. Also, I think... I'm trying to think, you know, I almost feel like this pilot might be better too. Fire rate. You know which pilot I haven't run is actually my own pilot on here. Yeah, I think Hammer is... I'm really liking the Hammer. And the thing is, with Hammer, if it works on the Orochi, then it works on the Lynx and the Curie too. So you're really upgrading for like future bots. You know, because you have some builds, they're very bot specific. Whoa, that... Wait, what? 2 players just instantly destroyed? Why? Yeah, so some bots, like certain weapons, they only work for like certain bots. We're dealing with the Scorpion here. You know, that actually did pretty decent, the Devastator, although I don't really quite like the... I don't like the reload, so I think I'm still in favor of the Hammer over that. The Hammer's just performing overall really well. Oh my gosh, I can't go down the ramp. Are you kidding? Jeez. So you see how many of my rockets are also being wasted. Okay, so I wasn't able to kill this guy. I did a lot of damage to him, but again, 1 rocket per like second for each. Okay, now I can't attack because I don't have any more rockets left. So if I'm dealing with a lot of players that are rushing me, I'm going to be in a lot of trouble. It has good burst damage. Okay, there. So now, look at my... I can't fire. I have to wait. Yeah, so I don't think I would use... these weapons. I think if you had nothing else, then sure. But I wouldn't level it up specifically for this. Also, it won't really do much against Titans, I think, right? Yeah, that's all I did. And then I got suppressed. So I'm not doing any damage at all. Well, that guy's gonna... Okay, I think I got that killed. Nice. Wait, he might drop in at center. Yeah, nope. These aren't good at all. It's not one I would use. What is this guy in? There we go. Oh, thank you, Ramil. Thank you for gifting 2 memberships. Thank you so much. Oh, the other thing that you're gonna struggle to with this is going up against tanks as well. Although that guy, I took that guy out. So you see now, look at only a couple rockets every second. I don't have enough to deal with him. I have to run away. We did decent damage to that Fenrir, although that's... I don't think he had a very strong Fenrir. Because I've run into some Fenrirs. I wouldn't have been able to do that. Definitely wouldn't have been able to do that. There's no ways. Okay, here's another one. Is that the same guy? Yeah, that's more like of what it should be. So I fired an entire clip and I... Not all my rockets hit, mind you. But that's all the damage I did to this guy in front. Let's try again. Okay, we did a little bit more damage, but again, I'm out of rockets. So I can't even I can't even take out a Fenrir with this. That's a problem. Dude, he's healed all of that back. Maybe now? Who phase exiled him? Man. Where's my rockets? Yeah, it's not really doing much. You know what I'm noticing too, why this is also less effective, is also we have more shields in the game now with all the Aegis and stuff. David Star Witch membership? He... So I'm reading the chat. Indra usable? Yeah, I think Indra's gonna be around for a while. My prediction is when we see like a nerf to like the Newton, I think we're going to start seeing probably more Indra, especially the players that have it. The reason why is because of how the ability works. So, you know, you have like a Transcendence similar to Ravana. If you look at how the Ravana has survived multiple metas, even to this day, like it can actually do pretty decent against an Ocho. And that's after so many different metas. Like, even if there's a lot of Athenians, the Ravana performs well. And I think because of that ability, that's one reason why it survives for so long. And I think because Indra has a very similar ability, I think in the long run, it will probably perform pretty decent. Relative to the other Titans, that is. Henry has quite a few paint jobs. Not this one, though. Yeah, Knight uses the... Knight said he uses the Ravana. Okay, I mean, we're way over the live stream. Like, usually I stream for only an hour. We're almost at an hour and a half here. Was there any other one that I'm kind of thinking? Like, somewhere... Oh, you know what I haven't tried? Oh, someone said Decay. Okay, I'm gonna run one more. We're gonna try Decay. And also the Stake. That might be really hard to pull off, though. You have to get so close to do the, like, damage with it. But who knows? Maybe it might actually be pretty decent. There's also Talon. I mean, I guess I could try that. I don't know. Should I try Talon, guys? Like, what are you thinking? Something like this, I probably want to boost up that damage quickly. So I'm going to run double nuclear amp with the last stand. See, I think I'm good on that. What do you think? I mean, Redeemers earlier did pretty decent. So I tried that. I still think Hammer is, like, better. I'm leaning more towards Hammer now. Bane was terrible. Don't upgrade this. By the way, if you get, like, because I think we're all supposed to be getting 2 of these too. Don't sell it, because there's a good chance they may buff it in the future, which is pretty much what they did to, like, Redeemers. And what we want to watch for, like, in the game is if they buff it once, because that is usually, like, if they buff it once, it means it's on their radar. So the probability of them buffing it further after that first buff is actually pretty high. Bad idea on a close range map. Yeah, I know that, but I'm just looking at other options. Someone's saying Incinerator. Okay, let's try this. This is gonna be my last game. That's why I was asking which one. There is a skill for this, Explosives Expert, I believe. Okay. Let's see if this works. He's just like watching my gameplay. Thanks, Greg. Okay, wait, is this guy going there? He's looking in that direction. If he's looking in that direction, he's gonna go there. So I'm not gonna go for that beacon. I don't want to fight for the same beacon. Oh my gosh, that guy got smoked. Whoa, we actually did. But the thing is also, like, the glaciers, now I have to wait, right? Maybe for a lower level setup, this could work. Like a lower, like if you're in expert or lower, maybe. His ability's still up. Should have waited. He might drop in though. Ah, come on, no! I'm gonna charge him up. That was a bad idea. Uh-oh. Our back beacon, guys. Back beacon. Oh, jeez, another art show. Ooh. That was doing some nice damage. Yes, we got 1 kill. Man, that was a lot of effort for 1 kill. Honestly, it's not doing that bad. I think it's definitely better than Avalanche, though. Avalanche wasn't doing too good. Ooh. Oh my gosh, I can't even break through his shield. Yeah, that's the downside with this kind of build. Dude, I'm not even breaking his shield. His shield is so strong. Look. Oh my gosh. And now he's going to activate it. I can't even break his... This is where the hammer actually comes into play. Why it's better. Yeah, that... The Redeemer build, or not Redeemer, the Decay is also going to be one which... Okay, so we know the weakness. If there's a lot of Dagons, you can't run that build because you're not going to break their shield. I'm just taking shots on this guy so that I can charge up my nuclear amp quickly. Ooh. Yes. Wait, did that guy leech onto my teammate? I think he did. Sorry, teammate. Oh, I tried to get that guy way back there. Honestly, decays are pretty decent. If you have these weapons, I think they're pretty good. And you know, the other thing about decays is you could run it on things like Erebus too. two Ochos. Yes. Hi, Quad. Okay, so that's gonna be the last game of the stream. Oh, we were down a player too. But you know why we won is because the other team, they weren't covering their beacons. We kept getting the right side and then we moved into center. So they actually had an extra player, really. Yeah, so I think this build can kind of work if you're an expert or lower. I don't think I would level it up too much because you saw what happened with the Dagon. I was struggling. I couldn't even break his shield. Like, I couldn't knock it down. A hammer would have performed better there. Decay did actually pretty decent. Now, the thing with Decay is that if you have something like this, you could use it like on like a behemoth. You could use it on like a hawk. Seraph would be another one. You know, there's a number of different builds that you could actually use it on, and it would actually do pretty decent. So I tend to lean more towards that. So for example, if I had a choice between Decay and like Redeemers, I would probably be more inclined to go with Decay because you have more range, and also there's quite a few builds you could run it on. Redeemers would work if you run it on maybe a Lynx, but your builds are kind of limited. I guess you could run it on a Fenrir, but I don't think I would take it maybe beyond, I don't know, when you start getting to like Master League and Champion League, then you want better options. Hammers seem to do really well too. I don't know. What do you guys think? Like if you had a choice out of like the ones you saw in today's live stream, which one would you choose? Like if you had to choose like your top 3. I think for me, I would probably lean more towards definitely Hammer. Redeemer could be an option, but I found that Redeemer was actually struggling. There was one game where it did really well actually on Moon, but aside from that, I think I'm more still in favor of like the Hammer. I would pick maybe Decay over the Redeemer, specifically for the Orochi though. In terms of the ultimate weapons, the Ultimate Glory did best. I'm trying to see like which ones did I try out. Devastator can pack a punch. The only thing is the reload, and then you have to worry about like your ability kind of wearing off. Subduer was okay, but I think if I had a choice, I think I would still go in favor of the Hammer. We didn't try out the Stake though. Didn't try out the Talon. You're thinking Decay or Hammers? Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm in that camp too. Seraph used to do well with Redeemers. Redeemers can pack... So the thing with Redeemers that I like is it actually charges up your mothership very quickly. If you can get your Redeemers charged up, you'll need to run double... Like if you're going to run Redeemers on whether it be the Orochi, the Lynx, or even the Curie for that matter, you want to use this module configuration. This way you charge up those Redeemers very quickly. And it helps with the damage output. So I think like, you know, if you had this module configuration, it could work still. You just need to make sure that you charge it up quickly and be very careful. Because the thing with the Orochi, the ability runs up pretty quick. So you have to be very mindful of that too. Yeah, Talon takes ages to unload. Yeah, I was trying out the Cestus. I was telling David I was trying out the Cestus, those weapons on the Curie. It takes too long to deliver the damage. Oof. I didn't try out the Nucleon, but I don't think I would put that. I don't think it's a weapon I would use. Hi, Anna. I wouldn't use Smooter because you're only firing 2. So if you're dealing with like, if you're dealing with a Dagon or any robot that has Aegis, which they most likely either have Aegis because of their bot, like a Dagon, or because they're running the Paladin or something, you won't be able to knock their shield down unless you use Shield Breaker. But if you use Shield Breaker, you don't have heals or phase shift if you're using that. So I don't think I would use Smooter. David, I did run it not during the live stream. I actually ran it before just to kind of run for a couple of games. It just got smoked. It's not good. Yeah, I would definitely prefer Hammers on my Curie, hands down. Yeah, definitely Hammer over the... Okay, so I think that's gonna be it for the stream. Before I get going, if I don't see you guys before Christmas, just wishing everyone a happy Christmas, or happy holidays, I should say, is probably the better term. Politically correct. So there will be a live stream for my members tomorrow. This is for the ones who are from the A squad, so there will be one tomorrow. There may be a live stream though on this channel on Sunday, possibly. So I might do a Christmas thing before, and then I may, like, it might be, I was debating on how to do this. Like, I could stream Fortnite on this channel, like, just for like Christmas and maybe even New Year's. I don't know if you guys mind. If not, I will do War Robots, like a live stream on here, and then just kind of let you know that I'm going to do a Fortnite thing afterwards, which will be on my Fortnite channel. Every Christmas you get locked up somewhere. Hopefully not in jail, Togi. Thanks, guys. Labrys is great on a harp. Yeah, you see that's different though, Jamel, because you're using the Labrys in combination with the Harpy's ability, so it really helps. If you don't have like that kind of ability, then it kind of struggles. Members only live stream and non-members cannot. Yeah, so if you're not a member, then you won't be able to see that. It's very specific. Like I have, so those that are from the A squad, that membership, you guys, like I made you hanger reviews. There's most likely actually going to be baby account gameplay because I need to get resources. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to upgrade stuff. So I need to do that. Yeah, and we may do squad games. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, that's going to be tomorrow. Incinerator on the Fiend can be deadly too, but again you will run into the same problem. Once you fire all your rockets, it takes a while to reload. It's a downside to those weapons. Thank you, Knight. Thank you, Nad. Defiant said they run hammers on their links and it performs really well, which is probably why I said, like, if it performs well on the Orochi, it probably performs well on the links, and to take it further, even on the Curie. Kill 2 Midas in the Fortnite live stream tonight. Well, there might be even more, who knows. Yeah, I saw a gel earlier. Hanger reviews is limited to only Patreon. No, it's hanger reviews is for all the A squad. The Patreon is more for those that want to squad with me and like one-on-one help, for example. Then I will. That's the Patreon. Also, early. They get early access to my videos without ads. Yeah, so if you're a Patreon member, if I have a video that's coming out, like, let's just say, for example, Monday, it may be ready on, like, Sunday. So you get to watch the full video before everyone else without ads. I turn the ads and stuff off. And then when I release it to everyone else, then the ads go on or get turned on. The Jadam and Kirsty, I'd have to try it out. Yeah, he was playing with us the other night, 2 nights ago. He didn't show up yesterday, probably because he got whooped the first night. By the way, I'm just saying that because I think he's watching the live stream or might be here. I like to tease him. He always screams. But you should have seen, I don't know if you were around with Larry and I the one time. So, like, he couldn't move, right, his controls, and then he tried playing on mobile, but I guess he didn't set things up right, so he couldn't move. So, we didn't want him to die from the storm. So, we had him like hop onto like a bike or like in the car, and then we would drive the car to like safety. But the thing is, we took him on a joyride because he hopped in the car, and then we would drive like into like a full team of players because we knew that he couldn't move. We were just like screaming. Those are the best moments. I think I even drove him off the island too. I think so. There's this like Loot Island which is floating in the sky, right? I think we got him in there, and somehow there was a car. I think there was a car on the island. So he hopped into the car, and I drove the car off the island with him in it. Those are the best moments. You guys don't know what you're missing, man. He's like the Togi. He's like the Togi of Fortnite. See, if Togi actually played Fortnite, he would still hold that title. And I can't believe in Fortnite they actually have a quest where you have to knock players with a vehicle. Is the new Titan worth it? The Eiffel? It's very deadly, but you have to make sure that you keep your distance. I know a lot of players say, well, they kill the Eiffel easily with a Newton, but they don't tell you that it wasn't only them shooting the Eiffel. It was probably 2 or 3 Newtons as well. Trust me, like with one flight, I have wiped out like 80-90% of a Newton's health. If I have the Tonans, those weapons, the same weapons, the only thing that I find though with this particular build, like it's very deadly, don't get me wrong. The only thing is it struggles, and I mean really struggles against Ochos, because you don't have the sustained, damage. It's like a one strike thing. So if you're dealing with an Ocho with an Aegis shield, you will fire, you will knock the shield down, and it won't be completely. And then before you know it, they have it charged up again, and you just cannot kill them because of that shield. Promoting manslaughter. But he edited his winner list and removed your ID. He is scamming his subs. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I don't... Wait, why did he edit? Yeah, I don't know. Telling me these things is not really going to help, because that's how he runs his giveaways. Hi, Danilo. Yeah, so as I mentioned, there will be a giveaway, or actually not just one giveaway. There's going to be multiple giveaways on my channel. It's going to be using a gift code. Okay, so I'm going to get a number of gift codes from Pixonic. I'm still waiting for them to kind of do that. And you will just have to kind of, I guess, pay close attention to my channel. So when I release a video, and it could be any video, I might just throw out a code. And what will happen is, like, let's just say I decided to do an Eiffel giveaway. Okay, so I will throw out a code. It could be in a video. It might even be, on my community tab, or even Twitter. I will post, that code, and then like the first 25 or whatever who use that code will be able to redeem and get their Eiffel or their Curie or whatever it is. So that's how it's going to work. And I will make sure to do it different times of the day, because the issue that I had with that kind of approach is that I might be able, like, I put it out, like my video at 10 or 9 a.m. The problem with that is those viewers that watch during that time, they will be able to enter and get their robot or whatever. But there might be people on the other side of the world that are sleeping. So it's not really fair to them. So I'm going to make sure that I do it different times of the day to cover that, make it a little bit more fair that way. It's going to be a bit of a learning thing, because I don't know for sure how it's going to all work out, but I'll try my best to make it fair. How do you use the code? I will have to explain all of that as well, I think, in a video. Me, a comedian? No, I don't think. That's definitely not me. You don't particularly like the Archer, but the special edition skin looks good. I like the frozen Dagon. I didn't run the frozen Dagon today. Yeah, I took that out of my hanger just because of how broken it is. I will use it if I'm getting stream sniped a lot. But this is also why sometimes I will throw in the meta, but I generally don't. So when I run on this account, even though everything is maxed out, it doesn't mean that I'm running a strong hanger. More often than not, it's actually on the weaker side because I'm running 5 different bots. When I used to use my own personal account, you could even ask like Togi, I would be full on meta. You know, like, so in the current meta, I would probably be running multiple Archos. There probably would be like multiple Fiends too. Maybe a Dagon. And it would be either maxed or close to max. It's just how I would run in squad play. But because I'm not running in squad play, and I'm doing like videos or live streams specifically for like the content, then I make my hang a little bit more balanced. Have I opened? No, I haven't. I'm still scared to open. I should do a video on that. I should, because I'm just kind of curious if my game would crash or like what would actually happen. But yeah, I have so I'm supposed to get resources every like update from the creator program, and that those resources, it's not just like gold, platinum, like all the new content which I will probably have on that account. It's also things like the data pads deliveries, so all of those I should be getting on it as well. So yeah. You still don't have an art show. What Titan should you get? You have an Arthur. So the Titans that I think, let me just go to the store here. So out of the ones that I see here that are like platinum, that for me I think would be worth it, would probably be more Minos or Luchador. I think those two. I think you could get the Indra would be actually another one, but I don't see it. The Indra I think would be for long term. I think the Indra might be a good Titan just because of the ability. But so far out of the ones that I see here, if I had to level them up, I would probably do Luchador and Minos, those two. Lance Enclave, I haven't run that yet. So anyways, before I get going, thank you very much to Dark Warrior, Lone, Smiley, Togi, Dominic, Kind, Jack, and Goose for helping to moderate today's live stream chat. Much appreciated. If they have YouTube channels, make sure to check them out. Also, thank you very much to Ramil. And to, I think that's Russian, right? I don't know what to call you, but thank you so much for your donations. Also, Ramil, for your membership gifts. It is very much appreciated. If they have YouTube channels, make sure to check them out. Also, make sure to thank Ramil if you got one of his membership gifts. And also, if I don't get to see you guys before Christmas, I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays. I'm going to try to see if I can stream on Sunday. I'm still debating on whether... So there's definitely going to be a War Robot stream if I do on this channel. But I also want to do some Fortnite. So I'm not sure if I should do it on this channel or just shift everything over to the other channel. Which probably would make more sense. But I figured I'd promote that channel as well. So for the ones who are looking for like a free game kind of thing, Fortnite. So I play that. Sometimes I also play Fortnite Lego, but which which is kind of like Minecraft, but it's actually quite a lot of fun too. Special edition Luchador or special edition Indra bit, which one? Between the two, I would probably upgrade the Luchador first. Oh, untypical hater. Oh, so that is Russian. I'll just call him Russian friend. Might make things easier. Fortnite is not free. It is free. You can play for free. You could play with the default skin. So it is free. But if you're talking about the equipment level and stuff, or your equipment, your hardware, then that goes for any game, because you will need a PlayStation or Xbox, or in the case of like War Robots, you will need like a phone or iPad or whatever. But skins are money, but you don't have to get a skin. You could play with the default. So it is technically free. Yeah, skins will cost you the money, but you don't have to purchase it. See, this is how they make their money. Yeah, I can sometimes we actually do like default squads too. Like we would all run defaults. Max level lets you upgrade special edition Luchador. Yeah, no, the Sonic on the... So if you're talking about Evora Veyron or even the Mahavajra and the Vajra, on a Luchador is actually pretty deadly. You got to kind of be careful of it. Now, obviously, if a Newton or multiple Newtons keep using the choke ability on you, yes, you will die. But trust me, any of those Luchador builds I just mentioned, if they were near a Newton, that Newton's in trouble. There's about a 90% chance that your Luchador will kill them. Just because the Newton has to, like it plays, you have to play the range in order to play the strength. But a Titan that's right next to it, more often than not, the Newton dies. Ninja Turtles aren't supposed to have guns. I know. I was also using John Wick. I bought a John Wick skin last night. I was using that and it has different emotes. So I was like running up to players in like the lobby area using the John Wick. Sometimes I do that even with the Peter Griffin skin. Like the other night, I think I was pissing off players doing that. Hi, Ghost. That thing is an absolute menace of a tank, especially when the amplifiers, yeah, when they're charged up and when you get into the enemy spawn where all their Newtons are, you will wipe them out. I'm not even joking. Like that, they will get wiped out so fast, they won't even get a chance to use their choke ability if they're not careful. And sometimes they will use a choke ability on the wrong guy and then you show up and it's all over at that point. So anyways, if this is the first time you've dropped by my YouTube channel, my live stream, I hope you enjoyed today's live stream featuring the Orochi. Hopefully you guys rather got some value out of today's live stream. If you did, make sure to leave a thumbs up. Also consider subscribing if you haven't already, because I said, earlier there will be giveaways on my channel. I'm just waiting for the gift codes and then I will start organizing that. Those gift codes could be handed out in the form of, my videos. Like there might be ones hidden in the videos. Also community tab posts, Twitter. I may do Discord too. I'm not sure yet. I'll have to see how to handle things. And, obviously the codes will be given out throughout the day. So this way it's not just for those in North America. Okay, so I think that should pretty much be it. So once again, thank you guys for dropping by. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed today's live stream and until the next live stream, which may be on Sunday. I'll catch you guys later. Cheers, guys.